There are around 14,000 deaths caused by coronavirus in the United States. This is this is why we need to stay aware of coronavirus. I know my facts from the recent research I have done on the virus. We need to stay aware and careful of this virus. We don't want to get out of hand. So this is why I'm going over the dangers of coronavirus, why coronavirus is a serious problem, and how to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Coronavirus is a dangerous disease. The coronavirus is a virus that can harm people. Um, it may not harm a lot of people, but the dangers come from it spreading. It is a new virus that doesn't have much to combat it. That means that it will spread fast throughout communities without anyone having a built-up immunity. It is passed very easily from contact with a person who has the virus. All it takes is you breathing in the same air as the infected person, and you'll contract the virus. And most importantly, it can survive on a host being dormant for up to 14 days. This means that you may not have symptoms, but you still carry the virus and could spread it without knowing. Why coronavirus is a big problem? Coronavirus is a big problem because of all the harm it causes the human body and the risk of someone possibly dying from it. Coronavirus is a virus that affects the lungs. It may The main thing it can cause is pneumonia. It usually doesn't become this unless you already have a problem with your immune system. The main people that die from coronavirus are elderly and young children. This is due to their immune system being too weak to fight off the virus, and it eventually becomes pneumonia. But this doesn't exclude anyone before or after these stages of life. There are some cases of people getting pneumonia from coronavirus and dying when they are in the prime of their life. This is from the lack of care, and it eventually becomes out of hand. That's why the biggest danger is from spreading. Since it doesn't always show symptoms immediately, you could possibly infect the person who is elderly or has an issue in their immune system and kill them. The more it spreads, the more chances it gets to people and who would die from this disease. And it doesn't always kill an elderly person. Either it could also infect a young adult, and they might suffer harsher symptoms of coronavirus and die. So it is a huge problem due to how fast it spreads and how lethal it is to people of all ages. How to prevent the spread of coronavirus? So the main cause of coronavirus spreading is from contact with a sick person. That means we need to be careful when we go out and when we go out to, or where we go out to. The best way to prevent getting coronavirus is to stay inside. Don't go to parties or get-togethers. Due to how long it can stay dormant, someone at that meetup could possibly have it and not know. But let's say you do contract coronavirus. The best way to prevent spreading is to make sure you stay inside. Don't be around people. You shouldn't travel. You shouldn't travel because that will make you contact other people and get them sick too. And finally, if you must go out, you need to make sure you cover your mouth and nose and wear gloves. Coronavirus is spread from entering through your body's main openings, and you wear gloves because when you're out, the virus can be on something you touch, and if your hand touches it and goes near your face, you could get infected. These are the dangers of coronavirus and the tips to avoid getting sick. This is a serious issue that causes the death of around 14,000 people in America alone, and if not treated, will result in even more deaths. The main points of the speech are the dangers of coronavirus, why coronavirus is a big problem, and how to prevent the spread of coronavirus. So I call you all to be smart. You need to think of the well-being of others and yourselves. This is a serious issue, and you need to be aware of what's happening. So will you survive the virus or join other people who have sadly died to this virus?